This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hello everyone, I'm Mark Thompson with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Tuition at Arizona's universities, they will likely be getting even more expensive. Take a look. ASU, U of A, and NAU all releasing their tuition proposals for the 2022-23 academic year. The numbers are there on your screen. The universities, they plan to take action April 7th, but you can weigh in before that. The board is holding a virtual public hearing March 28th. You can find each school's proposal on their website. And check this out. The hopes of 6 Valley High School students will launch into space next year. A team from ASU's Prep High School in Mesa winning NASA's Tech Rise Challenge, submitting their potential experiment to be conducted on the mission. Their experiment tests how water interacts with sponges in microgravity.
I definitely do think a lot of work is going to have to go into this because we have to code, we have to test it, we have to figure out what materials would work best, and then just like trial and error.
And the students, they will fine-tune that experiment before sending it off to NASA this summer. Well, if you've looked into landscaping lately, you know that it ain't cheap. Plants, they can cost hundreds, trees and cacti, sometimes thousands, and police say they're actually becoming a target for thieves. Arizona has a Native Plant Protection Act in place that makes it illegal to steal many local plants. Thieves, they can face up to 25 years in prison. It's even an issue at national parks. The Saguaro National Park protects their cacti through microchipping, security cameras, and rangers.
The saguaro is a state protected plant. You can't move it off your property without going through and getting a permit and tagging it so that people looking at it, code enforcement, know that it's been properly done.
Now, police do have some recommendations for you to protect your plants. Security cameras, that's one of the big ones. Floodlights, heavy pots, even chaining down some of your plants. Those are some of the best deterrents, according to police. The 2022 Critics' Choice Awards, they are airing tonight on the CW61 Arizona live from Los Angeles, and you may be surprised to know that a man from right here in Arizona is a driving force behind those awards. Jim Ferguson is a founding member of the Critics' Choice Association. He is from Tucson. 26 years ago, he was asked to help organize critics to review and give awards to films. Ferguson says that the success of those awards is due in part to one of the very first winners.
A young director getting started by the name of Steven Spielberg. Steven gave a speech about us, and he became kind of our leader in a way, in a silent way. And that really helped.
And with Spielberg's support, the association has grown from 44 members to now more than 500 members today. The Phoenix Suns, they're adding to the roster. They just signed guard Gabriel Lundberg with the nickname Iffy, or Iffy. We're going to have to practice that one once he gets on the team. He's one of the biggest European basketball stars, but was available because he recently bought out his own contract with the Moscow EuroLeague team in protest of the invasion of Ukraine, sending a tweet with the hashtag #SayNoToWar. More good news. He's joining the Suns on a two-way contract, which means that the team won't have to clear a roster spot for him.
Happy Sunday. I'm Nohelani Graff with that most accurate forecast. We're warming up today. 80 degrees is that forecast high. We're a couple of degrees above the average for this time of year, and we're still well off from the record of 92 that was set back in 1972. So here's how we time out for today. In the 50s this morning, 60s by 10, 70s by noon. Also some light breezes this afternoon, but picking up after lunchtime, closer to 10 miles an hour in the valley. 80s today in Phoenix, 80s to our south and west, 60s for central Arizona. And north of the rim, we're mostly in the 50s. 53s up forecast high for Flagstaff. This is the beginning of a long stretch of 80s, though we'll stay in the 80s at least for the next 7 days. Warmest day of the week is going to be Tuesday with a high of 87. Then we'll dip down slightly. St. Patrick's Day on Thursday and also the start of spring training. Our high will be 84 before climbing back into the upper 80s next weekend.
And for the very latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app. Have a great Sunday.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.